YouTube family, hey, new school prospects. It's Elishawn, the ADHD cutie. Yes, I'm here on pre-launch day. Pre-launch day. Woohoo! Yes. Tomorrow is the grand opening for my school, SKOOL. Make sure you join me live tomorrow at 12 noon. It'll be 12 noon tomorrow, not 1 p.m. 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to join me for the grand opening of my new school, SKOOL. I am so excited. I cannot wait to show you guys what is just, you just got to see. You just got to see. It's going to be so different. It's going to be different and engaging and fun, but so beneficial to our neurodivergent students, our students that just think differently. They process information differently. That's what it's all about. They learn differently. So we have to learn how to teach them differently. That's all of us, teachers, educators, college professors, therapists, parents, homeschoolers. We all have to learn how to teach them differently in a way that makes sense to their brains. That's what this school is all about, to help you do that, support you in that. Okay, so let's get into today. Today, I want to show you 3 best ways to search for classroom lessons ideas. I'm going to just show one, but they all kind of pretty much work the same. The first one I'm going to show you is Google. The second one that I'm not showing is going to be YouTube. Google owns YouTube. Remember that Google owns YouTube, but it's still a search engine. And the third one is AI. Or Chat GPT, which most people use. Prompt um, there are other prompt programs out there, but Chat GPT right now is the most familiar and the most popular one. But you're pretty much using them in the same way. And I'll go through in the school different ways on how to use them step by step. But today, just for a brief overview, we're going to talk about Google. Okay, so what you'll do is you'll come to Google. Right, and let me know if you can see this. Okay, can you see the Google screen? Put a 1 in the chat if you can see this Google screen. It should say Canva as a teaching tool. I'm going to take that off. And we're going to put, no, I'm sorry. That's not it. It's this one. This is the one I want. Okay. Can you see that one? Put a 1 in the chat for me if you can see that. It should say fun ways to engage students in learning. Can you see that? I'll take this one off. Okay. Please let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see this screen. Fun ways to engage students in learning. Let me look at the chat, see if I'm getting any responses. All right, so I'm going to keep going. Okay. Fun ways to engage students in learning. So this is a huge resource. Why? Because as I'm typing that, and I'm just highlighting it real quick, you're going to get this drop-down box. These are your ideas, teachers, educators, homeschoolers, college professors. These are your ideas on how to reach these students, how to teach them differently that makes sense to their brains that process differently. This is a huge tool to be using. So if I type in fun ways to engage students in learning, this drop-down box comes up with all these different other ideas. And you can write them all down and do Google searches on those because then another Dropbox is going to come down with even more ideas. Okay. Right. So just from that search, you come down and it gives you different ideas. Brainstorming sessions handicraft, mystery box, debates, dance, Scrabble, quizzes, group projects, skill review games. Okay. AI says engage students with interactive activities like gamification, using points, badges, and leaderboards, hands on projects such as building and art, and group work like debates and projects. Other fun methods include incorporating movement and songs. Music is huge, you guys. Movement and music, because music makes them move and makes their brains move. Making field trips a priority and connecting lessons to students' interest and real world applications. You can also, I'll add another one, you can also create challenges, competitions, but not the type of competition where other students are being made to feel bad because they didn't win, because they didn't come in first or second place. You got to find a way to make it even throughout the whole class. Maybe divide the class into groups, one or two groups, and let them compete that way. It should not be a one-on-one competition unless you figure out a way for that all students win. Okay. Um, so interactive and hands-on activities like gamifying learning. Use points, badges, and leaderboards to motivate students or play games like bingo, trivia, or matching games. Hands-on projects. Engage students with building projects, arts and crafts, or outdoor math activities. And movement and songs. Incorporate dance, freeze games, or songs into your lessons to break up sedentary time. That right there is a gold mine, you guys, because not only does it help to engage their brains, it keeps them engaged. They learn better. They're going to remember it. And it's also strengthening their executive function skills all at the same time. Think about that. That's huge. And it doesn't take a lot to do this. If you can't think of any ideas on your own, just come here to Google, or like I said, YouTube or AI, ChatGPT. All three of those tools you can use, or you can use them together, which is even more powerful. But again, I'll go into that in my school. Okay. Collaborative and creative approaches. Group work. Use group projects, debates, or brainstorming sessions to encourage collaboration. Student choice. Give students a say in their learning by offering choices in how they complete assignments. Creativity and expression. Allow for creativity through activities like creating storybooks or using mixed media and encourage students to share their work. And then connecting to real world relevance. Show how concepts apply to daily life and use real world examples from pop culture, music, and short films. All of that is engaging material. Just that one right there. That's all engaging. Pop culture, music, and short films. That's all engaging. Passion projects let students explore their interest with Genius Hour or passion projects. Their interest is the key, especially for neurodivergent students. It's got to be something that they're interested in. And you can still teach your classroom lessons in a way that's interesting to them. Take a poll. Whatever's the most popular interest, that's what you go with. Or you can, take a poll and get like the top 5 and teach one each week. Yes, I understand you have to teach certain things. Everybody has to be teaching the same thing on the same day and blah, 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 but they don't tell you how to teach it. This is how you teach it to engage your students, to keep them interested. Okay, and then you have these different sites that you can go to, but I want to bring your attention down here to the very bottom. Boom. That's another gold mine. People also search for fun ways to engage students in learning. There's a PDF for that. Fun ways to engage students in learning as online. Creative ways to engage students. Fun ways to engage students in learning in the classroom. Student engagement strategies. That's another PDF. Engaging students in learning examples. They give you examples of different ways to do that. Student engagement activities. Evidence-based strategies for student engagement. All of that can be added to your list of ideas, along with these ideas. Remember these. Okay, see those. Creative ways to engage students, student engagement strategies, engaging students in learning examples, student engagement activities. Now, some of them do repeat the ones at the bottom, but there are some that are different. Evidence-based strategies for student engagement, one of the 7 student engagement strategies. Student engagement activities for college, student engagement activities, high school. You can even put that in your search, fun ways to engage students in learning in high school or in middle school, in elementary school. Elementary school is pretty easy most of the time. But when you get to middle and high school, that requires a different set of executive function skills, a more elevated set. We cannot assume just because a kid is in middle school, they automatically have these executive function skills. If they were not developed in elementary school, they're not going to have them. And a lot of your neurodivergent students, they don't have them because they weren't developed. They may have ADHD, autism, bipolar, epilepsy, Down syndrome. They're not going to have them. And one of the big ones that I mentioned the other day, trauma. They're not going to have them. Trauma shuts the brain down from learning. It automatically switches to survival mode. And like I mentioned in the video the other day, and I'll put the link in the description so you can go back and watch it, the brain cannot learn when it is in survival mode. It cannot. It cannot learn. It cannot learn when it's in survival mode. I cannot stress that enough. That is vital for teachers to understand. And I know some may say, that's not my problem. I gotta teach them this lesson because this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm da 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 da. Well, guess what? It's not happening if their brains are stuck in trauma mode, survival mode. It's not gonna happen. You've got to figure out a way to make that brain feel safe. And I give you those tools in my school. Okay, so I'm going to get off my soapbox right now, but I just wanted to show you that this is one very powerful tool to use to get some ideas on how to make your classroom lessons engaging. I know you have specific lessons that you have to teach, but how you teach them is up to you. The other day I went over YouTube. YouTube is so powerful because it is both auditory and visual. So both types of learners can benefit from YouTube. If you don't want to do YouTube, there are other video platforms out there that I will go over in my school. You just come over to the school, join the membership, bam, you have lifetime access, and I show you step by step how to use these different tools. Help them to win. Help them to win. They deserve that. They deserve a fighting chance, and I'm here to make sure they get it. Okay, so that's it. That's all I have to say for today, and hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. I know it's short, but I wanted to get this in. This is like a little lunch tidbit for you all to, think about for the rest of the day. And again, tomorrow's lunch day. Hope to see you all tomorrow. 12 noon. Don't forget 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, not 1 o'clock, 12 noon. At 11, I'm going to do a quick video first, and then I'll go live at 12 noon. So I will see you all tomorrow. Please have a beautiful rest of your day. Remember to take care of your minds and take care of yourselves. Bye for now.